So, tell me everything.
They executed Father for treason. Federico and Petruccio, too. And they came for me.
Do you know... Why?
I have no answers, Uncle. Only a list of names taken from a man who wished me dead. I still can't believe they are gone.
Don't worry. We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Come on, keep pace. We're almost there. I think you will find much to like in Monteriggioni.
I thought Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
For now. Next year it will be its friend, the year after its enemy again, and on and on. I cannot keep track, so I have stopped trying. These are honest, hard-working people. Our shops may only carry simple goods, but they're well-made and dependable. There is a chapel here, too. The prete seems a nice enough fellow, but I've never been much of a believer. Did you know the Villa Auditore is almost 200 years old? It was built by my great-grandfather, a strange man who carried all kinds of secrets. Keep your eyes open, and you might discover a few of them yourself. With all the fighting that's been going on, this place has started to get a bit rough around the edges. I wish I could do something about it, but I just don't have the time or money to fix things up. Guess that's life, huh? Here we are. Casa Dolce Casa. So, what do you think?
It's most impressive, Uncle.
She's seen better days, I suppose. Believe me, I'd have her shining again if only I had the time. Now that you have had the tour, Nipote, you should go and outfit yourself. My men in the market are expecting you. Return here when you're finished, and we'll begin.
Begin? Begin what?
I thought you'd come here to train.
No, Uncle. I came here to escape Firenze. And I intend to take my family further still.
But what about your father? He'd want you to finish his work.
What work? My father was a banker.
Wait, he did not tell you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ma che me combini, Giovanni? Where to even begin? Go and fetch the gear in the market. It will give me time to think. But that's that. We'll talk more later. Some spending money should you need it. And if you find yourself in need of rest, I've prepared a room for you on the top floor of the villa.
The new mines are making a... Perhaps later then. Ciao! Ciao, signori. E mention me to your amici.
A bit disorganized, but I do know my... Bring me your sick and wounded. A bit of rest and you should be well recovered, friend. Amici, why not sup with me? I'm some of the best.
What's he doing?
Bizarre. What's with him?
I have never seen a stranger man. Truly. He'll break something.
Have you been drinking?
I suppose you didn't mean it, I mean.
Don't worry. We're only staying here for a little while.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I know. Salute, uncle. I did as you asked.
And quickly too, ben fatto. Now, let's teach you how to fight.
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it. But at least do so armed with the skills and knowledge necessary to defend yourself. If not for me, for your mother and sister.
Fine.
Ottimo. You can swing a sword, to be sure, but offense alone will not carry a battle. You must survive long enough to strike. I will teach you how to dodge.
You said my father was more than just a banker.
No use dancing around it, I suppose. Your father was an assassin, Ezio.
I told you before. My father was a paper pusher.
No, he was born and bred to kill. Bene, I've taught you how to avoid your enemy's attacks. Now you'll learn how to turn them to your advantage.
All this talk of assassins and Templars, it reeks of fantasy.
Like something from an old parchment covered in arcane writing, perhaps?
How did you know?
You have your father's blade. I figured you have the codex page he was holding as well.
Codex?
See, a guide to the inner workings of the Order. Its origin, purpose, and techniques. Our creed, if you will. Your father believed the codex contained a powerful secret. Something that would change the world. Perhaps it's why they came for him.
Assassins, Templars, Codex pages. This is a lot to take in.
You need to open your mind, Ezio. Always remember, nothing is true, everything is permitted.
You can't hit me!
Coraggio! Sono da solo! Stavolta, tua madre non può aiutarti!
You're making fine progress, Ezio. Today I'm going to teach you how to position yourself in battle. Where you stand and how you move can make all the difference. Don't think I haven't seen you picking apart my library. I trust you believe me now?
Yes. My father was an assassin. But why the need for such secrecy?
Are you familiar with the Templars? One of several knightly orders formed during the Crusades. History teaches they were disbanded nearly 200 years ago in France. Only they weren't. Merely pushed underground, where they continued their nefarious work. Well done, Nipote. You've really come into your own.
Thank you, Uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Good. You've reconsidered leaving.
We sail for Spain in 3 days.
But Nipote, I have given you these skills that you might be better prepared to strike against our enemies.
And if they find me, I will.
You want to leave, Ezio? To throw away everything your father fought and died for? To deny your heritage? Fine! Come vuoi. Arrivederci e buona fortuna.
Uncle, wait! Why is he so upset?
How can he not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be expected, I suppose, given his heritage.
Uncle! Where is everyone?
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri.
I wish to join them.
Vieri di Pazzi, the youngest member of the second most notorious Florentine banking family, this kid knew how to burn right through his father's money. Outside of spending sprees involving weaponry, exotic animals, and clothes, he was fiercely competitive. Vieri hosted races of all kinds, boating, horseback riding, running. All of them rigged, of course. And get this, if through some amazing stroke of luck he ever lost, he'd invite the winner's entire family over for a victory dinner and serve them a meal to die for.
You'll find what you need at the stables.
Noble prices for noble wares. Armor fit for an emperor.
Come, amici. A weekly...
Andiamo!
I may be expensive, but my goods are worth the extra.
Ezio, look at her. I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
You won't believe your eyes. Just take a look.
Come, amici! A fresh sheep's urine.
Ezio, what are you doing here?
Taking responsibility. Vieri troubles you because of me.
Vieri troubles us because he's a Templar, and we are assassins.
Either way, I wish to help.
Va bene. Then listen close. First, we must find a way inside the city, though it seems Vieri expects us. He has sealed the gates and sent his men to guard them. Fortunately for us, the city is larger than its host. The southern gate suffers for it, so this is where we'll strike. Pronti? All right, Ezio. Here's how it is going to work. My men and I will distract the guards. Once we have engaged them, get yourself over the wall and find a way to open the gate. Take these throwing knives. Use them to dispatch the archers.
I'm ready when you are.
Then let us begin. Al attacco!
Grazie, amico. Your noble acts restore our faith. Merda! Get down or die!
Well done, Ezio. We're in! This way, men! I want you to distract those guards and keep them from raising the alarm. Hopefully it will buy me enough time to find and silence Vieri.
Va bene.
Wait, Nipote. Take a few of my men with you, just to be safe. Come join me once they're dealt with.
What's Vieri up to now?
No one knows, but something has him on edge. How else to explain our patrols?
All yours. Have fun. I signal again when you should follow.
There! On him!
He's on me! Dealt with!
Ezio! Your uncle's under attack and needs help. Go to him!
Ah, Nipote, there you are. It seems my plan has hit something of a snag. Vieri's men ambushed us, and now we've got our hands. My brothers and I will deal with these guards. I want you to go on ahead and root out that snake. See that justice is served.
It's settled. Vieri, you will remain here to coordinate the mercenary. Francesco will organize our forces in the city and send word when it's time to strike. Jacopo, your job is to calm the citizens once the deed is done.
What of that ubriacone Mario? He continues to harass my forces, and I fear he'll discover what we intend.
He's always been trouble. Just like that bastardo brother of his.
Then let me reunite them, father.
There will be plenty of time to clean up the rifiuti when we're finished. Now, is there anything else? Muy bien. May the Father
of understanding guide you.
Commandant!
What?
Mario Auditore has invaded the city. He comes for you.
Then let's not keep him waiting.
Get the bastard! Get him! Get him! You beat his brains out!
There he is! Patrick, you can escape! Going forward with this for a long, long time.
Ora!
What are you and your allies planning? Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
Pezzo di merda! Vorrei solo che avesse sofferto di più! Hai avuto la fine che meritavi! Spero che
Enough, Ezio! Show some respect.
Respect? After all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Fieri. Do not become him. Che la morte ti dia le pace che cercavi. Requiesca in pace. Take this. Read it when you have the time. Our work here is finished. Let us return to the villa.
My love.
Messer Francesco, I have done as requested and spoken with your son. I agree with your assessment, though only in part. Yes, Vieri is brash and prone to act without forethought. And he has a habit of treating the mercenari like playthings. I have received reports of at least 3 men being disfigured as a result. But I do not think him, as you put it, beyond repair. Rather, I believe the solution to be a simple matter. He seeks your approval, your attention. These outbursts of his are a result of insecurities born out of a sense of inadequacy. He speaks of you often and fondly, and expresses a desire to be closer to you. So, if he is loud and foul and angry, I believe it is simply because he wants to be noticed. He wants to be loved. Act as you see fit on the information I've given you here. But I must ask that we end this correspondence. Were he to discover the nature of our conversations, I fear what might become of me. Yours in confidence, Fra Giocondo.
My love, I put these thoughts to paper in the hope that I might one day have the courage to share them with you. In time, you'll no doubt learn that I betrayed Giovanni, labeled him a traitor, and sentenced him to die. History will likely judge this to have been a matter of politics and greed. Know that it was not hate that forced my hand, but fear. When the Medici robbed us of all we owned, I found myself afraid. For you, for our son, for the future. What hope in this world for a man without proper means? They offered me money, land, and title in exchange for my collaboration. And so this is how I came to betray my closest friend. However unspeakable the act, it seemed necessary at the time. And even now, looking back, I see no other way.
Al magnifico Lorenzo di Medici, mio protettore e amico. I have done as requested and completed my investigation into the Milano incident. I can confirm for you that it extends far beyond dissatisfaction with Duca Galeazzo Sforza's rule. It is my belief that other parties, desirous of far greater gains, manipulated events in such a way as to achieve their goals without being revealed themselves. Lampugnani, Olgiati, and Visconti are guilty of the crime, to be sure. And they have met fitting ends for their betrayal. But several other noble families are implicated as well, our own Francesco de' Pazzi among them. Their cause and motive is not yet clear to me, but initial findings indicate a plan, the scope of which is sure to disturb you. Best we continue this conversation in person, as I am hesitant to put my suspicion to paper. Reply with a place and time, and I will meet you there. I have also ordered Francesco be held by the Gonfaloniere until we can clear up this matter. Yours in confidence, Giovanni.
I have served dukes, princes, kings. Only the most reverend is brave.
power doesn't die. It's passed on.
And here he is, our campione Ezio.
Oh, hey, Ezio! I see you've wasted no time starting the celebration.
And why not? You've done us a great service, Nipote. With Vieri dead, La Toscana will grow quiet once more. Do you know what that means?
Basta lavorare.
Si passa tutto il giorno a bere. E a puttane.
What? It's true.
Come, Ezio, walk with me.
Yes, uncle. The Pazzi answer to another. Spaniard.
He is Rodrigo Borgia, one of the most powerful men in all of Europe, and leader of the Templar Order.
Which makes him responsible for the murder of my father and brothers.
Yes, and he will kill you too, given the chance.
Then I must stand against him if I wish to be free. But not until every other Templar has fallen to my blade. Father's list will guide me.
Where will you go next?
Firenze. Francesco de Pazzi will share the fate of his son.
A sensible next step. No doubt he intends evil for the city. All right, that's enough grim talk for one night. I'll be in my study if you need me.
I shall read the letter my uncle gave me.
Messer Francesco.
Look familiar?
On their codex pages.
Yes. Your father managed to find and translate a few before he...
Here.
This is not your father's work. Someone else has translated it.
Leonardo da Vinci, a friend.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden. His name was Altair. He spoke of something powerful and ancient hidden beneath the land.
What is it?
What indeed? Solving that little mystery is exactly why we collected these pages.
Then let me help. Each time I take on my father's work. All of it. I'll start with the page I took from Vieri. Leonardo will decode it for us.
Bene. Return here when time permits, and we'll add it to the wall.
I may be expensive, but my goods are worth the extra quattrini. I never... Healing services for all the gods' flock.
Come, friends. I fresh caught leeches today.
Noble prices for noble wares. Fit for an emperor. And the price...
Bizarre. What's with him?
What the devil has taken you?
Aspetta, aspetta.
Hey, hey! Oh, oh. Hey, hey!
Hey, you friend? I'm sure I have just what you need.
Salute, Claudia.
Our uncle is un mostro. This is outrageous.
What's happened?
He's making me work. If Father was here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
And what are the terms of this supposed enslavement?
Since someone decided we're going to stay here, Zio Mario suggested we try and find the money to repair the villa. Problem is, there isn't any.
I bet I can bring in some money.
Oh, great. More work for me. Well, benissimo. If you start paying for improvements to the town, I'll keep track of them in this book. And since I have nothing better to do, I'll also make note of any object if you actually get this place up and running. Travelers might visit and spend money. Although I doubt anyone will want to come this far out of the city. But if they do, you're going to have to show up to take it to the bank yourself. Because when it gets full, I'm just going to take the extra cash for myself. Capito?
Deal. Buongiorno. Is there something wrong?
Ser Mario hired me to deal with this mess, but I'm an architetto, not a miracle worker. Without money, I can't fix any of these buildings.
And if someone brought you money?
Then we'd be in business. You must be Ser Ezio. Am I right?
Uncle! I like this architetto!
He gets very observant when he can smell money.
If you want to fix up this town, I'm going to need it. I have a price list here for new shops and renovations. Just bring me gold, make a choice, and I'll begin at once. If I build you a shop, you, as the landlord, can purchase goods there at lower rates. If you invest more money in the shop, you get an even greater discount. As for renovations, well, you'll be bringing the town and villa back to life. As Ser Mario tells me, that was very important to your great-great-grandfather. Plus, when you buy shops and renovations, you'll be increasing the number of people who visit, causing your income to increase. So, let's take a look, shall we? Buon viaggio!
Ezio, my boy, I think it's time I showed you something. This is the sanctuary. It was built by my great-grandfather to honor the memory of the Assassin Order and protect its secrets. Look around. These are the assassins who guarded the freedom of humanity when it was most threatened. And this is the armor of Altair. Little is known about Altair's life, but his armor is light and very strong. I'd give it to you, but I don't know how to retrieve it. My great-grandfather told me it would remain locked away until all its protectors were made whole. I heard rumors of crypts located throughout Italia, hidden tombs filled with treasure, where these six were moved centuries ago. Maybe they have something to do with it. In my younger days, I sought the six myself, with no success. Perhaps you will have better luck.
In order to achieve perfect synchronization with Ezio, you have to get that armor.
Recent good fortune finding new suppliers has paid off. And I found
Perhaps another time. Ciao.
prices so low, you
Gracious?
won't believe your eyes. Just take a
You
look.
must have you
I
Takasaki.
promise you'll be satisfied.
Let's get away.
I want no part of this evil.
The evil propagated by this one agent of hell is enough to make strong men tremble.
You are not allowed up here! Why are you here? Eccolo! Stop here! Eccolo! There! There!
Evil haunts our great city. He mocks all the good, gods and values that are the core of our lives. Cast out this demon! The citizens of Pisa have held a mass demonstration, once again sending Firenze a message of contempt. The city's youth bear regard and bear their posteriors at our honorable delegation. The Signoria has won the contest to build a new municipal hall to be sited near Santa Maria Novella. Interested members are dei maestri di pietra e legname sono application to the gonfaloniere.
Raggiungo! He's there! On him! Ragazzi! All support what they have. Please, keep me be! Beate bene! I want no part of
What's happened here? Where are the guards?
Poor tangled mass of flesh. To think one human would do this to another. Non siamo che bestie. That... I'm going to be sick.
Ah! The devil will surely reward your sins tenfold!
Ah! Another wretched soul taken. Here of all places.
Well, toss it dwarf and call me Donna. Ma che fa?
Sì, e quanto costa? Tutti insieme. E anche quella.
Ah, Cristo! This area is bursting. Life expectancy? About 5 more minutes, I'll wager.
To all ragazzi of Suti Volei, the city guard is recruiting volunteers for the road patrol.
Guardate che meraviglia queste spigole!
You know what? I'm beginning to dislike you. Ask in, hurry for your sins!
Your cause is just. God favors you.
Bella malora! Ma quanto caso farti due mio figlio? Just leave me alone!
Mercy, just leave me be! Presto! Got to get the hell out of here!
No, Miles, Steve. You can be your salvation for sins such as these.
Dannazione! You robbed a dead, you shit!
Dannazione!
May your twisted soul swiftly find its way to hell! May purgatory make you weep for your sins!
Been their brother. Behind so many killings here.
Long may purgatory make you weep for your sins! Dear Lord, another poor soul drifting off to Santiago. May you find peace.
Dear Lord, watch over the stray sheep. What drives them to commit such acts?
And what a stench! Isn't anybody going to clean this mess up?
Oh
No hope for you, povero diavolo. Still rather you than me. Life is short, so love the one you've got.
Another wretched soul taken. Here of all places. The gruesome...
Attenzione!
Eccolo! Get him!
After him!
Dannato! There he is!
This is about to flip me out of the flame!
Madness! You retire quickly, so no risky strikes. Wait for a good opening. Get him!
I can't die! I'm you!
Go now!
All right, let's end this quickly. Retire quickly, so no risky strikes. Wait for a good opening.
Per la malora! I want no part of it!
Just leave me alone!
I swear! I'm only visiting! I don't know what's going on! No one is safe anymore. They'll be after me next.
Foul lark. You have the blackest of thieving souls.
Pointless. Another soul of St. John. And for what now? Some wonder who you fella found. Rest in peace, whoever you were.
Careful, friend.
What the? What's the matter with you?
Damnation! What happened here?
Ah, Cristo! This area is bursting at the seams with crime. I'll have to take that aside.
Ah, the body! Faint. Must leave. Hurry! Attenzione!
Ah! Another wretched soul taken. Here of all places.
brought down upon ourselves.
There's always death in this godforsaken place.
I see him! There!
Merda! Cazzo! Cazzo! What stands up to this threat?
I want no part of this. So, how does it feel, eh? Now you're on the receiving end. Venite a provare le delizie del mio orto!
God will punish those responsible.
Cavoli! Rape! Cipolle! È tutto buono!
Dear Lord, another poor soul drifting off to Santiago. May you find...
You shouldn't be up here. But you are not going anywhere. Did he get clear? But you, there, get there!
del cielo! What happened here? This isn't a battlefield, for heaven's sake!
Salutatemi, mi ha servito.
Isn't that thing?
Get down or die! Down! Ora stronzo!
Ah! What's got your britches in the bag?
What's wrong with you, huh?
You hurt someone pulling stunts like that.
Whatever this is about, leave me out of it, please! Leave me alone, I swear! I've nothing to do with it!
Man!
Amici, why not shop with me? I've some of the best equipment.
Ezio, you are still alive.
Look at this place. The past 2 years have been kind to you.
But you are not the same at all, are you?
I was hoping you might be able to help me with something.
Anything for you, my friend. Ha-ha! You found another one! How exciting! This one is tricky to break. Clever in its use of ancient languages, Maybe if I just... Oh, it seems to be a manual of sorts for different assassination techniques.
May I see it?
Wait, what's that? It's not so much a design this time, just a series of sketches. What to make of all this? Haha, of course. And why not? What an inspired idea.
Can you make it for me while I try what's in that manual fragment?
Take it. I'll have my assistant set up some dummies for you to practice with. Hey, Vincenzo! I've done it. Come quickly. Look. Take it. Try it.
Thank you, Leonardo.
Non c'è di che.
There's someone I need to see while I'm here. I cannot approach him publicly. Would you know a way?
La Volpe.
The fox.
Shh.
Capisco. But do you know where a fox might roam?
Perhaps near the Mercato, where the thieves dwell. Sta attento, amico.
Salve. Ah, Cristo! This area is bursting at the seams with crime.
That's not good. The corpses are piling up around here. Let's leave.
My wallet is gone. Allah!
What
Money!
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 Gold!
Ooh, gold! Money!
Oh,
yes!
Money!
Coins, where? Coins, where, friends? The new mines are making my metalworking quite affordable.
Mamma mia,
Have
gold!
a great party for you all.
Wow! Mamma mia, gold! Sì! Wow!
Gold!
Gold!
Money!
Gold!
Gold!
Money! Money!
I hear money.
Wow!
Now that's more like it. The easy way. Così mi piace. The easy way. Così mi piace. I
Dear money. Florin.
Dear money.
Dove?
Dear money.
You never repaid me for
Bring
the
me
ship
your
that you
sick
never
and
paid.
wounded. And if you should buy 2 or more triptychs, I'll throw in a small chapel-sized fresco. 2 triptychs, an altarpiece, and a portrait. And I'll let you keep the artist for a week.
Carne fresca! Sempre fresca! Oggi il merluzzo costa la metà!
Get down! You shouldn't be here. You're not supposed to be here. No, you. There he is. You won't escape. Laggiù, get him!
Don't let them get away! I see him! There! Dio, did he just... I want
Help! Il miglior manzo stagionato!
I've quite a few different accessories too. Things you may not know you need.
Tappeti da sogno!
Oh, stai attento. Noble prices for noble wares. Armor fit. No offense, but I didn't think you had them on. Whatever I did to deserve this punishment, I'm sorry. I'm afraid go on. Not a little cosmic.
I don't think anyone ever expects to wake up one morning and find themselves caught in the middle of a war between two secret organizations. I know I didn't. But here I am. On one side are the Templars, better known these days as Abstergo Industries. They're in the business of control. Politics, economics, technology. They won't stop until every single one of us serves them. Literally. Fighting against them are the Assassins, a group dedicated to safeguarding humanity's free will. I was born into the Brotherhood. A couple of weeks ago, the Templars found me. They took me prisoner, strapped me into a machine they built and put me to work. It's called an Animus. That's where I spent most of my time. Exploring the memories of my ancestors, discovering entire lives locked deep inside my DNA. First, I revisited the life of Altair ibn La'ahad, an assassin from the Crusades. The Templars wanted the location of something known as a Piece of Eden, an ancient artifact capable of bending people to their will. Once the Templars had what they were looking for, they decided my usefulness had come to an end. But Lucy saved me. Lucy. When things were at their worst, she revealed herself to be an assassin and helped me escape. I was hoping that would be the end of my misadventures. But we were just getting started. Back into another Animus I went. Now, I'm reliving the memories of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, my ancestor from the Renaissance, searching for a path forward. Through the bleeding effect, I'm becoming an assassin in more than just name. It will come in handy as the Templars prepare to enslave us all. They found us. They've crashed our hideout and we're fleeing the scene looking for a place to hide. Only there isn't any and time is running short. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
How did you find me? Mario Auditore, let me hear.
Rebecca, what's going on?
I have to run some diagnostics. I'll get back to you.
It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
hands of the earth than in the hands of man.
Uncle.
What can I say? We sent a single man against an entire army. I was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
You would not believe the things I have seen, Mario.
Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them.
I expect opposition.
And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
Che cosa fate qui? Assassini! God will see you pay for your crimes! You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy place!
You condemn what you do not understand.
We must go, Ezio, now!
Is it the voice of the devil? Oh, turn away from them!
Did Rodrigo manage to hurt you?
Barely. My armor blunted his attack.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against the spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore,
be ready to fight.
What are you doing?
Saving you from the look of it.
Not bad for an old man.
Agreed. You still have some skill.
Buona questa.
Excellent. Good one. Impressive. This decision is yours alone to make. Only do so quickly. Give it to me. You can do with it as you will later.
Bene.
Jump!
Then Minerva talked about the sun. She told of a disaster that occurred long ago, and another that is coming.
Sometime far in the future, Vero? Then we need not worry about it.
See. Perhaps our work is finished.
Would that be so bad? We upgraded the arsenal while you were away.
Ah. And it is now customary for you to fire cannonballs at visitors.
My apologies. We only installed them a few days ago. My men are still being trained in their use.
Welcome back, Ezio.
Ezio! Look, it is Ezio! Let me see!
Buongiorno!
Salve, Mario!
It's good to be home.
Two of them.
This place just keeps getting better.
Thanks to you.
Brother!
Claudia. It is good to be home. How is Mother?
She's fine. I heard you were returning, but I'm glad to see it with my own eyes. The Contessa of Forli is here to welcome you. I had no idea you were so famous.
Caterina? Here?
Is it finished then? Is the Spaniard truly dead?
Gather the others in Mario's study tonight. I'll explain everything there.
Steel yourself, Ezio. They will have many questions.
Claudia, tell the Contessa I look forward to seeing her this evening.